But we want to switch the conversation a little bit and talk about what is happening in Tobago. Joining us in the Trinidad studio this morning, Mr. Kwesi Devine, Secretary, Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and the Environment. Good morning.
Good morning, Rishi. Thanks for having me. And before I even go any further, let me join the Chief Secretary, the Honorable Kelvin Charles, in extending condolences on the passing of Raymond Chukong, to his family, friends, the theatre arts community. Truly the loss of a legend, I would say.
Yes, a big loss for Trinidad and Tobago. And I was just reading where crime rate in Trinidad and Tobago is
it's something that we all have to take stock of, and we all have a part to play. And I think the more we recognize that, and I think instances like this, it's hurtful, but it brings people to the reality that, you know what, we have to play a part. And that's very important.
Yeah, so hopefully people can do that.
Yes.
But I want to focus now on what is happening in Tobago. I want to get an update first on the highway.
Not a problem. Richie, one of the things that the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and the Environment, which everybody knows that is Division of Works, just like the Ministry of Works in Trinidad, we've dedicated ourselves to delivering quality works for the people of Tobago. And that's our new mantra, quality works for you. And similarly with the highway project, the highway rehabilitation, it's the first time since the highway was built in the early 1980s that we are rehabilitating the entire highway. So we're looking at the full 15 kilometers of the highway. We started with a 2 kilometer segment. We're currently on the wearing course, which is really the top layer. If you think about double layer cake, we would have gone all the way down to the plate below, fix it, and make sure there's a good plate, fix the bottom layer. Now we're on the top layer of that cake, and we're going to put a nice topping on it as well. We're on the wearing course as we speak. We're on course, weather permitting, to complete the project ahead of time and with savings. And it's something that we are proud of in the division, that we are managing our projects a lot better, and we continue to improve so that we deliver quality on time within budget as well.
And I think people would be happy to hear you say the word savings.
Yes.
Any average amount so far?
I don't have the amount, but I can say that because of our new approach to project management, the last 3 major projects that we have done since 2017, we've already realized over $5 million in savings within the division. And again, it comes from the way we manage, because we are now putting more pressure on the project managers, the consultants, the contractors. We are getting greater quality, we are realizing savings, and of course this is good for the people of Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago by extension.
Yeah, and I also want to get an update, Mr. Devine, on the airport.
Well, definitely, of course, it's a touchy issue for many, but what I keep telling people is Tobago is only 116 square miles. Once you have to do major development, someone is going to be inconvenienced. And this is the challenge that we have in Tobago currently. There are persons who are upset quite rightly and concerned. But what I can say, up to Friday, someone came into my office saying that, you know what, they're happy with how they're being dealt with. ACQ has an office in Tobago, NITCO. The Tobago House of Assembly has put together a committee as well, and we have an office. My division is responsible for preparing the alternative lands that people will be accessing for both residential and commercial. And the plans are well ahead. We've submitted for approvals to the EMA, because again, we take our environmental responsibility seriously, and we're doing what it takes to ensure that people are treated fairly.
Yeah. And to go into the environmental issues affecting Tobago and what is being done, tell me about the environmental partnerships that you all are having.
Definitely, and I just want to say at this point that the vision of the Chief Secretary, Mr. Kelvin Charles, is great, I would say, because when persons at first heard that infrastructure and environment were paired together, they were a bit concerned, because it's almost like a paradoxical relationship. The worldwide infrastructure, environment tend to clash. The environment suffers at the hand of infrastructural development. What I can say is that we've been pushing a lot in Tobago in terms of the environment. We started with the voluntary phasing out of styrofoam. That was a motion that I brought to the House in Tobago early in 2017. And that started almost a brand new environmental revolution in Tobago. We hosted an environmental partnership conference in Tobago in May, and we catered for 120 partners from the 3 sectors of society. We got over 170 partners. The president was a keynote speaker. Out of those discussions, we saw improvements in the way that civil society, the private sector, and the government relate. And one of the key things, two of the key things, key outcomes. One, there was a discussion on waste management and recycling, and I'm pleased to announce that coming in September, a pilot recycling program will be launched in Tobago. We're looking at plastics, bottles and aluminum in the first instance. For the first time, as a materials depot will be in Tobago. We'll be doing the sorting, cleaning, shredding, and baling. And it's a public-private partnership, so the partner will be shipping out to another partner in Central America, where the pellets, plastic pellets will be produced that could be used in manufacturing. The other thing that we're doing, we're planting 2,500 trees in the coastal zone area in Northeast Tobago and Lambo. So again, we're looking towards green engineering, environmental sustainability, and of course preserving the green and blue economy.
You mentioned recycling.
Yes.
What role would members of the public play in this project, this public-private partnership?
No, the public is very important, and as a matter of fact, the division at this very moment is engaging the public in a competition known as Recycle Mania, because we want to encourage that type of excitement, so people are now gathering plastic bottles, finding unique ways of making use of them. And of course, the public education will go out because the plastic has to come from the public. And what we want to do is keep the plastic out of the rivers, the watercourses, and of course the seas, because the plastic pollution is really a dangerous thing. The way we're going now globally, by 2050, there'll be more plastic in the ocean and fishes. And that's not a good thing for Tobago, for Trinidad, or for any of us.
Yeah, and I also know that there is a phasing out of the single-use styrofoam,
Yes.
and you all are looking at the Castara and Charlottesville models. But
Yes.
Mr. Devines, I know there is a lot to talk about, but hopefully you'll join us again and we'll focus on
hopefully
these
you'll
other
be in
projects.
Tobago next time so that we can talk some more as well.
Well, hopefully, I hope Lisa
So I
Wickham is
welcome the
listening for me
entire
to go over
team.
there to Tobago.
Of course,
Mr.
Carrie has been
Devines,
there as well.
yeah, Mr. Devines is excited to have me in Tobago, so Lisa Wickham, good morning. Hope you are paying attention.